recovery is cool. Will Carroll joining us right now, injury expert, and make sure you go check out his Substack, his newsletter, Under the Knife. Give it a follow. He's awesome. He's going to join us throughout the season to give us expert analysis on the injuries that you need to know more about. Will, great to see you. I'm going to try and do a little positivity first. Let's talk about a couple players that are coming back. So I'll start with Shohei Ohtani. I don't think there's any past precedent on what he's dealing with. So I'll let you handle how he returns from a second elbow surgery to pitch and to maintain his incredible hitting prowess.
Yeah, that's the thing. He should be comeback player of the year, but can you be a comeback player if you didn't go away? Obviously he's kind of two versions. So the hitting version, pretty good. Pitching version, also pretty good, but we've never had this kind of thing. I do think Mark Pryor had a great point the other day in that he was saying it's not like he was pitching last year, but he was rehabbing. And the rehabbing so regimented, you have to do all these things. You have to get in your work every single day. And he did that. So it's not like pitching and hitting is unusual for him. He's done it for years. What's unusual is being able to do it at the same time and the type of surgery he has, which is still something of a mystery. Dr. Neil Elitrash for the Dodgers still hasn't told exactly what he did. And with these augmented elbow reconstructions, let alone a revision, we just don't have a lot of data to work on. Everything so far has looked really positive. So I'm curious about the timeline. I'm curious how they're going to work it in with Clayton Kershaw coming back, but starting on the 60-day. I'm just not sure how they're going to put things together, whether it's a 5-man or a 6-man. I just know that what we've seen from Ohtani means everything is online with that rehab. If he were just a pitcher, we'd be talking about how good he looks rather than what an unusual case he is.
Okay, we don't know what he had. I want to know how slow are they going to have to take it, and then who's going to be back to full strength quicker, Ohtani pitching or Acuna and his knee? Because the Braves have said they're going to take it slow. The Dodgers have said they're going to take it slow with Ohtani. So who do you think will be back to 100% more rapid?
Well, do we get 200% out of Ohtani? I think with Ohtani, they're not just taking it slow, they're taking it ridiculously slow. We know it was an augmented procedure, and that internal brace is supposed to get you back faster. We've seen over and over in other sports, European soccer, these guys are coming back from ankle surgery in weeks. Even in baseball, if you remember when Mike Trout popped his thumb, we've had guys going all the way back to Dustin Pedroia. It used to be 6 to 8 weeks. Now it's 3 to 4 because of that augmented UCL. Same thing in the elbow, but we're not getting guys back faster because we're using a rehab that was designed in 1974. Frank Jobe came up with it. Mike Marshall tweaked it a little bit. Kevin Wilk has done a lot of good to it, but this 18-month time frame is ridiculous for something that was supposed to do it back. So I don't think they're taking it slow. They're taking it ridiculously slow. On Acuna, he's gone through this before.
The time to be a Dodger. This is the time is now.
Mookie Betts, a 2-run home run. First homer of the year for the Dodgers. Into the netting, he caught it. Look how happy he is. Betts is 3 for 3. Betts bombs away. Mookie Betts back with a bang.
Who needs a rehab assignment?
That's a tough play, really tough play.
Left field at the wall. Gone!
All right, well, Mookie, another year in the books, another World Series championship for you. You spent 6 seasons with Boston. This is now about to be your 6th season with the Dodgers. Can you believe it's already been that long?
That's whew, it goes by quick. It goes by quick for sure.
It does. And you were very transparent this offseason. You said, all right, I now have 2 rings from the Dodgers. You've got one in Boston. We're trying to fill up a hand here.
Yeah.
With the moves that this team made this offseason, how much closer does that feel for that opportunity for you?
Whew, it definitely moves the needle. It definitely moves the needle. Being a Dodger has been everything for me. I mean, on the field, off the field. I mean, so many life opportunities have been created being a Dodger, and being amongst the front office that really wants to win. Like a front office that really wants to win is fun, man. They give you just the best product every day, and it's just really I got to go out and do my job and let's have fun and play baseball.
When you think about the guys that are in that clubhouse with you, it's the mindset, it's how you guys go about your job every single day. Can you just share with us what it's like and a little behind the scenes of the hard work and everything you guys put into having that success?
Once you step foot in that clubhouse, I think the precedent is set with Sho, myself, Freddie, Miggy, Muntz, you know, all the veteran guys. Like, we all work hard and we all take pride in doing our job each and every day. And I think that leaks over into all the young guys. Obviously, it comes from up top, right? Those guys work hard. I mean, it really is just an environment that's hard not to be successful in. It's a successful culture, and once you're embedded in it, it's really hard not to start working hard and start to taste success.
Now you're coming into this season, you're going to be the everyday shortstop again. You obviously grew up in that position. But as a veteran in this league, what is it like for you personally, just having this new challenge for yourself?
It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, obviously there's a lot of stress that goes into it. Last year I didn't really get to prepare like I wanted to prepare, and I think that's where the stress kind of came from. And, you know, Aaron Bates told me last year, you know, your confidence is going to come from your preparation, and I feel like I did not prepare correctly last year. And so now that I have an off season, I had ample time to prepare, and I think I will be very at peace with how shortstop goes this year, and I think it's going to go. I think it's going to go great.
What was the biggest focus for you, though, just this off season, and just from your learnings from last year?
To scrap all of that, everything, scrap it all, restart. You know, playing shortstop, I was 18, and I got moved off of shortstop at 18 or 19, I want to say, and so. You know, in high school, when you're one of the best players around, like, nobody's gonna really teach you anything, and so I never really got the opportunity to learn. And this off season, I really got the opportunity to learn every move, everything about it, the intricacies of it, everything about it. And like, now when I go in, I have a full game plan. I have everything that I need to be successful, and that's why I think it'll be good.
Has there been anyone in specific that you've maybe kind of looked to or even seek some advice from?
Yeah, there's been just a couple guys, some friends back home. I got to talk to Tulo a little bit. Tulo is a good friend of mine, so got to speak with him. I watch him on video a lot. Andrelton Simmons on video a lot. Brandon Crawford, Omar Vizquel. I mean, my wife got mad at me because, you know, every night I was watching shortstops. You just make routine plays, make all the highlight plays. Like, if you look at my YouTube right now, it's like shortstop plays. So I really got these months to really embed myself in it, and that's why I think it's gonna be good.
So of course we have to go back to the World Series in Game 5 and that 5th inning, because you were a key catalyst in the mayhem that happened. How would you, though, just describe those moments, that game, and then of course ultimately the comeback and winning the World Series?
It was wild, man. It was wild, and you know, we can speak on the Yankees all we want, but you know, I really think it's shout out to us for just playing the game, playing the game the right way, playing full 27 outs. We had some heady plays there with some base running plays, and then we took advantage of a couple mishaps there, and then I think we really just stayed consistent the whole time. It doesn't really matter what the Yankees did. I think I'm more focused on how we fought the whole time coming back, and we applied pressure and were able to come out on top.
Exactly, and then you guys got to celebrate in Los Angeles. What was that like, being a part of the parade?
That was fun, man. That was a lot of people. You know, my parade in Boston, that was a lot of people, and I'm very grateful for that. I think, you know, where I'm at in life, it means so much to me just because I'm in LA, and LA has given me so much, and so for me to for the Dodgers to be able to give back to LA and winning this World Series and all the things that we do, I mean, it just means so much to me, and I love it.
Can you give us a little insight as just to how fabulous the ring is going to be for the guys?
Honestly, I haven't seen it. They were walking around showing it, and I said I just wanted to wait to see it. So they keep bragging and saying they're very proud of it. So anything they're very proud of usually turns out to be pretty good. So I mean, anytime you get a ring, no matter what it looks like, that means you did something good.
It's going to be special, and it's going to set an incredible tone for this 2025 season. Mookie, thank you as always, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mookie talked about having an entire offseason to work out at shortstop, and he's reached out to some of the former greats. Tim, funny he didn't mention Jerry as one of the guys he reached out to, but clearly Mookie is motivated to succeed at shortstop after having some difficulties there last year.
Yeah, if you would have talked to me during the offseason, I would have been the first person to say, I don't know if this is going to work with Mookie Betts playing shortstop. And I still have my doubts, but after hearing him just now with Kirsten and who he's talking to, the research he's done, the preparation he's been doing all off season. I know he's been working out at local high schools here in Southern California before he went over to Camelback Ranch. He's determined. And last year, he hit the fast forward button and was thrown into that shortstop position right before Seoul, Korea. Now that he's had an off season to mentally get ready and physically get ready for the drain that it is to play every day at shortstop, Jay Hare, this is a guy who I'm not going to bet against that he can get it done.
I completely agree. Listen, we all know Mookie Betts is one of the best athletes in the world, really in any sport. The biggest thing for him is he's such a good athlete. He doesn't need to act like a shortstop. Keep it simple. A to B. When you keep it simple, have your feet moving. You saw in that clip right there, he's constantly having his feet moving. When his feet are moving, he's in rhythm and on time. When he goes through the baseball, it makes it a lot easier to throw. I got a chance to see him about a month ago for a couple days. He looks a whole lot better now than he did because he was thrust in as a shortstop, only, 10 days to prepare. He's confident and ready to go. And another thing, Mookie Betts, he knows that I'm doing this show too, so I'm heartbroken that he didn't mention me. But what I'm going to do is, John, I'm going to send him some YouTube clips of me playing shortstop because he will know, he'll admit this, if I could do it, there is no doubt in my mind Mookie Betts
Yeah, but he chatted you up last year during the season to get your thoughts on certain things that he was doing. So it's not like he doesn't want your input.
Yes.
Maybe he lost your number.
Over the weekend, Mookie had some fun with one of his fellow middle infielders, a new double play partner, Hae-Sung Kim.
Everybody, let's go Dodgers! Dodgers! Let's go Dodgers! Let's go Dodgers! Let's go Dodgers! Vikings! Vikings!
Jerry, we both had a chance to meet Hae-Sung Kim at Dodger Fest, and then again over the weekend while we were in Arizona. Very much an easygoing person, very personable. It seems like everybody really likes him already, and he's going to be a good fit on this roster.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great fit. He's a lot better athlete than I thought. Obviously, got a chance to see him move around. You saw it right there in that clip. Guys love him. He works extremely hard. That's how you win over your new teammates. He is there early, work on in his craft. You see the natural motion. That's one of the tougher plays a second baseman can make, going to his left and throwing it to shortstop accurately. He's comfortable. Understanding, though, he is a rookie. He's going to need to lean on the veteran leadership. So, again, anytime you come over here from a different country, there's going to be some growing pains. But I think he's going to hit the ground running because everybody's on board and already loves being around him.
We had Dave Roberts on the radio on AM 570 earlier today, and the one position he talked about was second base. And he says, I'm not ready to pencil in Kim yet at second base, but he likes what he's seen so far. He's seen some of the fielding he's done. That's what he's known for over in Korea, was his defense. Offense, it's second, and he's got to get that going. Certainly, there's going to be a place for him in the lineup because of his defense, and the offense will hopefully pick up. When you're surrounded with the guys he's going to be surrounded in this lineup, I mean, you're not asking him to hit 30 home runs and do whatever he needs to do. I mean, he's just asked to go out there and be a guy at the bottom of the lineup.
And that's why it was so important to get a guy like Kike Hernandez in the mix, because it could help him really have a smooth landing in the big leagues, because when you're facing tough lefties, especially early on in the big leagues, maybe Kike gets those starts.
And I thought it was interesting when they were all taking their physicals last Friday. It turns out that he has the lowest body fat percentage of anybody on this Dodger team.
Welcome to the club.
Coming up, Dave Roberts discusses Chris Taylor's role this season and the high quality of play he's come to expect from CT3 all over the diamond. Plus, Kirby Yates, one of many new faces on the Dodgers. Jerry sits down with the veteran reliever to discuss his excitement at the potential of winning his first World Series title.
それでは、また次回のアップデートでお会いしましょう。皆さん、こんにちは。ロサンゼルス、ドジャースの2025年シーズンが、いよいよ本格的に始まろうとしています。今年のドジャースは、 これまで以上に強力なチーム編成となり、ファンにとっては待ちに待ったシーズンになることでしょう。オフシーズンには数々の大型補強が行われ、新たな顔ぶれが加わることで、チームの戦力はさらに厚みを増しました。その中でも、今シーズン最も注目されるのがブレイク・スネルの加入です。ここ3年間で3つのチームを渡り歩いたスネルですが、ついにドジャースのユニフォームを着ることになりました。彼は2度の際、ヤング賞を受賞した実力者であり、ローテーションの柱として期待されています。新しい環境に適応するには時間がかかるかもしれませんが、スネル自身は、このチームの一員になることを楽しみにしている、と語っており、すでにウィル・スミスやオースティン、バーンズとバッテリーを組む準備を進めています。彼の投球術と経験が、ドジャースの先発陣にどのような影響を与えるのか楽しみです。そして、スネルと再会するのがタイラー・グラスノーです。彼は2020年のワールドシリーズでドジャースと戦った際、レイズのエースとして活躍しました。今シーズンはドジャースの一員として優勝を目指すことになります。昨年の8月に肘の故障でシーズンを終えましたが、現在は回復に向けて順調に調整を進めています。彼はこれまで機械的な動作を重視しすぎていたが、もっと自然な投球を意識したいと語っており、より自由なフォームで投球することを目標にしています。過去の怪我の経験を生かしながら、より安定したシーズンを送ることができるかどうかが鍵となります。今年のドジャースの先発ローテーションは、近年にないほどの充実ぶりです。ブレイク、スネル、タイラー、グラスノー、そして大谷翔平の復帰が予定されており、さらに山本由伸や佐々木朗までといった日本のスター投手も加わっています。これに加えて、トニー・ゴンソリンが完全復活すれば、まさに盤石の布陣と言えるでしょう。そして、クレイトン、カーショーもシーズン途中に復帰する可能性があり、より一層の厚みを加えることが期待されます。この強力なローテーションがどのように機能するのか、今から待ち遠しい限りです。また、ドジャースは今シーズン、先発投手を守るために、ピギーバック、戦略を導入する可能性が高いと言われています。これは、先発投手が4、5回を投げた後、ダスティン、メイやボビー、ミラーといった投手が中継ぎとして登板し、試合の流れを作るというものです。この戦略により、先発投手の負担を軽減し、ブルペンの消耗を防ぐことができます。特にシーズン序盤は、ブルペンが消耗しやすい時期でもあるため、この戦略の導入は理にかなっています。ダスティン、メイは2度のトミー・ジョン手術を経て、ついに復帰の時を迎えます。昨シーズンは全休しましたが、今季はリリーフとしての役割が期待されており、彼の100マイルを超える強し速球が再びドジャーススタジアムに響き渡ることになりそうです。一方のボビー・ミラーは、昨シーズンの課題であったコントロールと精神面の安定を克服し、より安定した投球を目指しています。彼は才能にあふれた投手であり、今季の飛躍が期待される一人です。さらに、今シーズンのもう一つの注目ポイントはムーキー・ベッツのショートストップ挑戦です。昨シーズン、突然ショートストップを任されることになったベッツですが、今季はオフシーズンを通じてしっかりと準備を整え、本格的にそのポジションを極める意気込みを見せています。彼の持ち前の運動能力と野球センスを生かし、新たなポジションでも輝きを放つことができるのか注目です。このように、2025年のロサンゼルス、ドジャースは、投打ともに非常に強力な布陣を整えています。新戦力の加入、主力選手の復帰、そして新たな戦略の導入によって、チームはさらなる進化を遂げようとしています。ファンの皆さんにとっても、これほど期待が高まるシーズンはないのではないでしょうか。皆さんは今シーズンのドジャースについてどう思いますか？ブレイク、スネルとタイラー、グラスノーのどちらがより活躍すると予想しますか？大谷翔平が投手として復帰した場合、チームにどのような影響を与えると思いますか？ぜひコメントで皆さんの意見を聞かせてください。そして、この熱いシーズンを一緒に楽しむために、チャンネル登録もよろしくお願いします。今後もドジャースの最新情報をお届けしていきますので、お楽しみに。